Hi kids! How are you today? I hope you are doing great. Welcome to another day of learning opportunity. I am your teacher, Ma'am Sheila B. Belda. Today, we are going to study about using compound sentences to show a problem-solution relationship for English 5, Quarter 1, Week 7. This video contains information published by the Department of Education in line with MELC. We do not assert ownership on the material being used. This self-learning module is prepared so that you can continue your studies and learn while at home. Activities, questions, directions, exercises, and discussions are carefully stated for you to understand each lesson. Each SLM is composed of different parts. Each part shall guide you step by step as you discover and understand the lesson prepared for you. Pre-tests are provided to measure your prior knowledge and lessons in each SLM. This will tell you if you need to proceed on completing this module or if you need to ask your facilitator or your teacher's assistant for better understanding of the lesson. At the end of each module, you need to answer the post-test to self-check your learning. So, good luck and happy learning! What I need to know or what you need to know. In the previous lesson, you learned about compound and complex sentences. You also learned about how to express cause and effect relationships using those types of sentences. Now, we will study another type of relationship called problem-solution relationship. In this module, you will learn to identify cause and effect and problem-solution relationships in sentences, match a cause clause with its effect clause and a problem clause with its solution clause, and use compound sentences to show cause and effect and problem-solution relationships. What you know. Read the sentences carefully, then match the given causes in the left column with the effects in the right column. In your paper, write only the letter that corresponds to your answer. So for the causes, number 1, summer winds are strong. Number 2, it is dangerous to go out. Number 3, the sky became dark. Number 4, you need to study well. And number 5, children suffer skin rashes. For the effects, you have letter A, for they don't go to school. Letter B, or you will fail the test during a typhoon. Letter C, so children often fly a kite. Letter D, for you can be hit by falling trees. Letter E, so they need to avoid the sun during summer. And letter F, and it started to rain. What's in? Directions. Can you find the most probable solution to the events in column 1? In your notebook, write only the letter that corresponds to your chosen answer from column 2. So for column 1, you have number 1, I can't go home yet. Number 2, she might forget about it. Number 3, it started to rain. Number 4, it's too bright during the day. And number 5, the school is too far away. For column 2, the choices, you have Letter A, so I take the bus to school. Letter B, for I need my travel pass. Letter C, and you need to drink milk. Letter D, so the kids ran back to the house. Letter E, so the bats only go out at night from home. And letter F, so you need to remind her. And for what's new, read along with me silently the story and answer the questions that follow. The title is The Cowardly Bat. Long ago, the birds and the bees had a quarrel. The birds gathered at the owl's home in the forest. Let us make war on the bees, said the owl. Yes, let us make war, replied the other birds. You shall be our captain. Then the owl led the way and they all followed. As they passed the tree where the bat was hanging, they said, come with us. But the bat answered, don't you see that I am a beast? Then some beast walking beneath the tree said to him, won't you come with us? The bat answered, don't you see that I am a bird? However, the bat followed the beast for a short distance. Then he hung himself up in a tall tree and watched the battle. When he thought that the birds were sure to win, he flew to join them. I have come to help you, he said. We don't want you, said the birds. You are a beast. Oh no, I am a bird, replied the bat. Look at my wings. Later, when the beast seemed to be gaining, he went to join them. I have come to help you, he said. What shall I do? Go away, said the beast. We don't want your help. You are a bird. Oh no, I am not a bird, replied the bat. Look at my feet and my sharp teeth. At last, the birds and the bees made the peace treaty. They will not fight anymore. Bat went to the birds and said, I wish to be a friend with you. But the birds cried out in anger. Go away, you are not a bird. He then went to the beast. Please let me be your friend, he said. But the beast shouted at him, go away, you are not a beast. Oh, said the bat. I see that I must live alone. He that is neither bird nor beast has no friends. Since that day, the bat had hidden in dark places. He flies only at night when both birds and beasts are sleeping. And now, answer these questions. Where is the setting of the story? Who are the characters? What events took place in the story? What was the problem of the bat? How did he solve his problem? And how did the story end? In the previous module, you learned that a compound sentence is a sentence having two independent clauses or parts that were combined to form a single sentence. If these parts are separated, they can stand on their own since they have a complete meaning. Here is a compound sentence. Nobody wanted to live with the bat, so the bat decided to live alone. For independent clause, nobody wanted to live with the bat. And for independent clause, the bat decided to live alone. In the example given, the compound sentence also expresses a cause and effect relationship. A cause is something that allows another thing to happen, while an effect is the event that happens because of the cause. Going back to the first sentence given, we can identify the following parts. So, for the first event, we have the cause. Nobody wanted to live with the bat. For the next event, for the effect, the bat decided to live alone. We are told that the cause or the first event is that nobody wanted to live with the bat. The second event, which resulted from this situation, is that the bat eventually decided to live alone since nobody wanted to stay with him. Now, let us take a look at more compound sentences using the sentences you encountered earlier. Note that in each sentence, there is a cause and an effect. The sentence is, the sky became dark and it started to rain. The sky became dark is the cause, it started to rain is the effect. Another sentence. It is dangerous to go out during a typhoon, for you can be hit by falling trees. So, it is dangerous to go out during the typhoon is the cause, followed by the effect. You can be hit by falling trees. Now, let's also consider these sentences. Children suffer skin rashes during summer, so they need to avoid the sun. The first event is cause, which is the problem. Children suffer skin rashes during summer. And they need to avoid the sun is the effect or the solution. We bought halo-halo for it was hot during the day. So, the effect is the solution, we bought halo-halo. And for the cause or problem, for it was hot during the day. You will notice that the two sentences in the previous slides are originally examples of compound sentences showing cause and effect relationship. However, they are a special type of a cause and effect relationship because the cause happens to be the problem and the effect also happens to be the solution. In other words, the compound sentences in the previous slide are examples of a problem-solution relationship. In order to avoid skin rashes during summer, that's the cause, children need to avoid the sun, that's the solution. Likewise, the problem about having a hot day was solved by having a halo-halo. A problem and solution sentence is a sentence pattern where there is a concerning issue and a remedy to the said issue. Most often, the word used to form the compound sentence that shows a problem-solution relationship is the conjunction so. Examples of compound sentences that show problem and solution relationships. So we have number one, or the first one is Ella is hungry, so she eats a lot. Next, my tooth really ached, so I went to the dentist for checkup. And I was soaking wet, so I changed my clothes immediately. So we have the problem, the coordinating conjunction, and the solution to each compound sentence. Now, occasionally, however, the coordinating conjunctions for and or may be also used. We left the party for it was already getting late. So we left the party is the solution. It was already getting late is the problem. Another, you need to drink enough water or you will end up dehydrated. So the first event is the solution. The next event, you will end up dehydrated is the possible problem. What's more, for activity 1, directions, copy the sentences in your notebook, underline the cause once and the effect twice. Number 1, we need to recycle for we will soon be overwhelmed by garbage. Number 2, our grandparents have weaker bones, so they have to drink milk. Number 3, my back is aching, so I need some rest. Number 4, Nap always wakes up late, so he needs an alarm clock. And number 5, some classes will be done online, so we will need an internet access. For activity 2, using the same set of sentences above, complete the table in your notebook. So you have for first column, you have the problem. Second column, you have coordinating conjunction. And for the third column, you have the solution. What have you learned? Let's check your understanding of the lesson by doing this activity. On the space provided before each number, write T if the statement is true and write F if it is false. Number 1, a compound sentence can be used to show a cause and effect relationship. Number 2, a compound sentence can be used to show a problem-solution relationship. Number 3, the coordinating conjunction and its use in a compound sentence to show problem and solution relationships. Number 4, the problem-solution relationship is a special type of a cause and effect relationship. And number 5, a cause is the result of an event. So, what can you do? In your notebook, write a compound sentence that shows a problem-solution relationship in response to each of the given situations. Example, your cell phone broke into pieces when it fell to the ground. What is the solution? So the possible answers, my cell phone is broken, so I will bring it to the repair shop. And another possible answer, my cell phone screen is broken, so I will replace it. So for number 1, you hurt the feelings of your best friend when you lost your temper. What will you do to solve the problem? I hurt my friend's feelings, so Number 2, you have been invited to a birthday party of your classmate. You do not want to go there empty-handed and you want to make your classmate happy. What do you plan to do? What will you bring? I will attend a party or a birthday party, so Number 3, you notice that many of your classmates leave the classroom without turning off the fans and lights. What will you tell your classmates to remind them? We need to blank, so we blank. So for your assessment, complete the compound sentence by adding a solution that answers the problem. Write your answers in your notebook. Example, I will stay at my friend's house tonight. So you have already the problem. I will stay at my friend's house tonight. So you're going to give the solution. So example, I will stay at my friend's house tonight. So I will bring my clothes. So for number one, I have a fever. So number two, it is going to rain. So number three, Pag-asa states that the rain may cause severe flooding in our place. So number four, I want to grow tall. So, and for number five, this pandemic is not over yet. So, and for additional activities, go back to the story about the cowardly bat. Write a problem solution sentence taken from the events in the story. Label the parts of the sentence with the problem and solution. Example, the bat was afraid of fighting, so he refused to join the beast. So class, that's all for now. See you next time.